Ancient steps have been unveiled at the renowned ancient Pool of Siloam in Jerusalem, a site of profound significance in both the New and Old Testaments.
So I'm going to show you the steps. They continue up over there. They would find the continuation of them.
For nearly 2,000 years, this ancient pool in Jerusalem was buried, forgotten, dismissed as legend. But now, Israeli archaeologists have uncovered a discovery that could rewrite history and shake the foundation of modern skepticism. Hidden steps, coins, and a road that Jesus himself may have walked on. And what lies beneath could leave even the most hardened atheist speechless. What exactly did they find, and why does it matter more than anyone expected? The answer will shock you. For nearly 2 millennia, the Pool of Siloam lay buried beneath layers of dust, stone, and silence. Whispers of its existence survived only in ancient texts, sermons, and pilgrim stories. But in 2004, as city workers repaired a sewer line in Jerusalem, a machine struck stone. At first, only 2 worn steps were visible. Archaeologists rushed in, their hearts racing. Could this be the legendary pool mentioned in the Gospel of John?
Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awe-inspiring stories of faith, survival, and miracles.
The pool was no ordinary water source. From Isaiah to King Hezekiah, it stood as a symbol of God's provision. Hezekiah carved the famous tunnel to bring life-giving water from the Gihon spring. Generations had walked its edge, unaware that beneath their feet lay the very stage of miracles recorded in Scripture. And then, as dust cleared, something extraordinary appeared. A massive trapezoidal pool, much larger than any imagined. But the discovery didn't stop there. The pool revealed its secrets slowly. 3 sets of 5 steps lined its edges, allowing pilgrims to descend to varying water levels. Archaeologists uncovered first-century coins embedded in the plaster, confirming this was the pool in use during Jesus' lifetime. Every stone, every step whispered stories of devotion, prayer, and awe. But the most astonishing revelation was its connection to a miracle. The Gospel of John tells of a man blind from birth, spat on by Jesus, given clay, and told to wash in these very waters, and he saw. For centuries, skeptics dismissed this as metaphor. Now, the pool itself testified. The miracle wasn't a story, it was a place, and the place was real. Yet the pool held another secret, one that stretched beyond the miracle and hinted at a larger network of ancient pathways leading to Jerusalem's heart. As excavations pressed forward, archaeologists uncovered a paved road stretching from the Pool of Siloam all the way to the Temple Mount. This was the pilgrimage road, once traveled by thousands of Jewish worshippers during festivals like Passover and the Feast of Tabernacles. Pilgrims would immerse themselves in the waters of Siloam to purify, then ascend these very steps, singing psalms in unison. Imagine the blind man, newly healed, climbing this road for the first time, seeing the city he had only heard of. Each groove in the stones told the story of countless footsteps, countless prayers, countless eyes lifted toward the holy temple.
But even this remarkable road was just the beginning. Beneath layers of rubble lay evidence of an even older structure, predating the Second Temple, hinting that the pool's significance stretched back centuries before Jesus walked its edge. Beneath the pool, archaeologists uncovered evidence of monumental engineering far beyond what most imagined. The Pool of Siloam is trapezoidal, 225 feet long, with steps descending to 3 different water levels. Such design wasn't accidental. It reflected sophisticated knowledge of water management. This wasn't just a religious site. It was a marvel of practical engineering built to sustain Jerusalem during sieges, droughts, and daily life. Even more astonishing was a 9th century BCE dam discovered nearby, designed to channel water from the Gihon spring directly into the pool. At nearly 40 feet high, it is the largest and oldest dam ever found in Jerusalem, a silent witness to the city's ingenuity long before Jesus' time. And yet, the stones held one final mind-bending secret: inscriptions carved in ancient Hebrew, a record of human hands and divine timing, waiting to connect prophecy, history, and miracles in a way few expected. Hidden deep within Hezekiah's tunnel, archaeologists discovered the Siloam inscription, a 2,700-year-old Hebrew text carved into stone. It records the precise construction of the tunnel, celebrating the ingenuity and determination of workers who carved through solid rock to bring life-giving water to Jerusalem. This artifact isn't just a historical relic, it is a direct connection to biblical accounts, confirming that the pool and its tunnel were real, functional, and crucial to the city's survival. The inscription proves the pool wasn't merely symbolic. It was the lifeline of Jerusalem. It had witnessed centuries of kings, prophets, and pilgrims. And now, for the first time in millennia, modern eyes could read the exact words of those ancient builders. But even as scholars marveled, something deeper emerged, a mystery entwined with faith, prophecy, and miracles, one that would leave many questioning what they thought they knew about history. Archaeologists noticed something extraordinary embedded in the pool's plaster: first-century coins, dating back to the reign of Alexander Jannaeus. These weren't just ancient currency, they were a timestamp, verifying the pool was in active use during Jesus' lifetime. Each coin told a silent story of a city alive with worshipers, pilgrims, and miracles waiting to happen. With this evidence, skepticism began to crumble. The Gospel of John described a man healed at this very pool, but now there was physical proof that the pool existed exactly as described. For centuries, critics had dismissed the story as legend. Now the coins shouted a truth that could no longer be ignored.
Yet the most astonishing detail was still hidden: a connection between this ancient pool, the Pilgrim Road, and a ritual practice that linked everyday faith with extraordinary miracles. The Pool of Siloam wasn't just a backdrop for miracles, it was a center of daily devotion. Pilgrims would immerse themselves in its waters to cleanse their bodies and spirits before ascending the pilgrimage road to the Temple Mount. Festivals like Passover and the Feast of Tabernacles drew thousands, each step echoing prayers and songs. This ritual practice added layers of meaning to the pool's significance. It wasn't simply a site of historical events, it was a living testimony of faith, connecting generations in a continuous chain of devotion. The man born blind, who washed here, became part of this sacred rhythm, his miracle unfolding within a world that was already steeped in God's presence. And yet, the pool still held another secret: a structure older than the Second Temple, one that would challenge everything we thought we knew about Jerusalem's ancient history. Beneath the pool, archaeologists discovered remnants of a much older structure, predating the Second Temple. Massive stones, carefully placed, hinted at centuries of human hands shaping the city's water supply. Every layer told a story of kings and prophets, of siege and survival, of faith lived and witnessed in stone and water. This discovery bridged centuries, showing that the Pool of Siloam was not a one-time marvel, but a continuous witness to God's provision. Pilgrims, prophets, and even Jesus himself walked among these stones, connecting generations in ways that modern eyes are only now beginning to grasp. Yet the most startling revelation was yet to come. As archaeologists turned another corner of the excavation, they uncovered a feature so precise, so miraculous in timing and placement, it seemed to align perfectly with biblical prophecy, an alignment that would leave both historians and skeptics reeling. The feature revealed was an ancient alignment of steps and water channels, engineered with such precision that it ensured pilgrims could access the pool at every level, regardless of the season or water flow. Scholars realized this wasn't just practical, it was divinely timed, allowing rituals and miracles to unfold exactly as described in Scripture. The gospel story of the blind man suddenly took on new clarity. Jesus' command to go wash in the Pool of Siloam was not random. It directed him to a site meticulously prepared by generations, a place where faith, engineering, and divine providence intersected. Yet even with these confirmations, a deeper question lingered. If the gospel had described this so accurately, what other biblical events might also be anchored in historical truth waiting for discovery beneath the earth of Jerusalem? Today, the Pool of Siloam stands revealed once more. Its steps, coins, and pilgrimage road testifying to centuries of history and faith. The pool is no longer legend. Archaeology has confirmed that miracles, prophecy, and divine timing once played out here exactly as described in the Gospel of John. Yet the story doesn't end. Every stone seems to whisper a question. If this pool, hidden for nearly 2,000 years, aligns so perfectly with Scripture, what other sites in Jerusalem might still be waiting to prove the Bible's historical truth? Pilgrims walked, prophets prayed, and Jesus healed at this very place. And now, as modern eyes gaze upon it, we are left with one final mystery. Are we ready to see what the stones are still trying to tell us? The Pool of Siloam has resurfaced, but its secrets are far from exhausted.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awe-inspiring stories of faith, survival, and miracles